Welcome back to the Plus Side of Nashville, everybody. We've been talking to well-known author Joanne Padgett, who has established the nonprofit organization called Cancer's Journey. And it's all about helping to fund the fight for research. We're trying to help cure cancer. We want to stomp it out altogether. Your husband
Well, there's actually a whole breakdown of how that actually happens, because it's not like all the other cancer-driven foundations, because we're going to give the donatees the opportunity of options. Like if they want to support a particular individual or a family member, if they want to, you know, give to cancer research, because 50% of everything raised is going into a fund for grant programs to help people who can't afford their treatments, and then 35% is going to help in research of these unpopular cancers, and then 15% is going to go towards the administration of Cancer's Journey, so that we can, you know, have these great programs that we have, like our Masquerade Ball, which is coming up October 22nd at the Mitchell House. I'm so excited. It's our first event.
Tell me about them. We're going to all get to dress up in masks?
Oh, yes. It's a Venetian Masquerade Ball. So, you know, it's an old-time masquerade ball, but we're also going to have the death of Vampires of Camelot at this event.
Oh, wow.
And I'm actually going to be taken out in a coffin and out in a hearse, because in death comes rebirth. And I'm going to emerge at the top of the staircase in a new designer gown. And I will talk about Cancer's Journey and go into the finalization, because we'll have our 501(c) state affiliation by then. And we'll have merchandise at the event. We're going to have t-shirts and calendars to start. We're also working on a CD called Cancer's Journey 11 Roses. And like I told you that story, that's the title song on the record is 11 Roses. And
who wrote that?
I wrote it.
You
and
wrote
I'm
it?
producing it.
Oh my God. Are you singing it too?
No, we actually have a female vocalist. Her name is Stephanie Lambring, and she's actually going to be performing live at our event. She's going to sing 3 of the songs that are on the record, where there's 11 songs, and 5 songs are about the journey I took with my husband through cancer, and then the 6 songs are about my new beginning and where Cancer's Journey is going to go, because we're going to be the force that changes cancer.
I certainly hope so. That is if people want to know how that they can find out more about the Masquerade Ball, if they want to go to it, what do they need to do?
Well, we have the event on Eventbrite, where they can purchase tickets. We have 4 sponsor tables left. They're $120 for a group of 6 to 8, and then we also have single tickets at $20 and couple tickets at $35. And Tzatziki's, the Greek Mediterranean cafe, is going to be providing the catering. So it's going to be a whole different animal than what people are used to. You know, you can come to dress up, you can come and people watch. We're going to have live performances by the Vampirettes. They're actually going to give us the new dance craze, Fang Bangin', based on my my wonderful CD, because Fang Bangin' was for my Fang buddies. Because it's a song dedicated to all my fans. I love that. And they're going to come out with the Fang Bangin' dance. So
I would love to go, just if nothing else, to see the Fang Bangin' dance.
Yes.
You know, you are a miracle within yourself. You and I were talking prior to your husband being diagnosed with cancer. You yourself have had cancer.
Well, I had Hodgkin's lymphoma type B, so it wasn't cancer. It was a type of thing that could lead to cancer. But I had tumors, and I did have radiation and chemo. I had 10 scheduled, but I'd only done about 4 at this point. I lost my hair, and my husband was taking care of me. We were married less than a year, and I was diagnosed. And you know, he was just such a rock. I mean, and one day he'd come home, and I was, you know, I was kind of bedridden. I was laying there asleep, and he put his hands on me, and he prayed with everything in him, because he was a very devout believer. And he said that he felt this electricity go through him, and my body raised up 6 inches off the bed and then levitated back down, and he knew that God had healed me. And I thought, right. So I went to the doctors, and I had them run all the tests, and there were no tumors. I was cancer free, and I've been in remission for 12 years. And Raymond made a pact with God that day that he would read the Bible. He would read 5 chapters in the Bible every single day. And he read through that Bible 45 times from the time we were married until the time that he died.
Really? He sounds like an amazing man. Joanne, I know he would be so proud of everything that you're doing for cancer research and with Cancer's Journey.
Yes, and we have a website.
You have a website?
It is under construction. It's www.cancersjourney.com, and on there we're going to have, not only we're going to have video blogs, we're going to have blogs, and we're going to have Inspiration Station, which is going to provide people with positivity. We've got some great health benefits on there. We've got some great resources for people dealing with cancer or caregivers dealing with how do I go, what do I need to watch out for, what do I need to do, because there's no real pamphlet on how to do that. So you know, with this website we're going to provide that information, and we're going to provide it in an organic way where people can actually take it in, because when I started looking for stuff with my husband, there was so much medical jargon that it was so hard for me to understand what they were trying to convey. And we're wanting to educate people to give them knowledge, which will give them power. And if they have power, then they can garner strength. And if they can garner strength, they can fight. And if they can fight, they can win.
Just like you. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about your organization. And I know folks will definitely want to go to the website and check it out and find out how they can help.
Well, you know, I love Nashville Plus. I've been watching Nashville Plus for a long time, and I'm just so thankful that you guys let me come here and speak about my project, and I really, really appreciate everything that you do.
You're so welcome, Joanne. You're a fantastic person, and thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
So when we come back, we're going to be talking about celebrating the arts all month long with Arttober. You can learn and see where all the talents are going to be that you can see in the visual and in performing arts genres, and that'll be when we come back, so stay with us.